So this is level 1 of any fingerstyle blues, learning the melody and how it falls over the chords. And so far it sounds a bit like a kid song, right? No surprise there, because it was Elizabeth Cotten who at age 12 wrote one of the most classic blues tunes out there, Freight Train. And in this video I'm taking you through 6 levels of blues fingerstyle, all projected on this very tune. So now we did the most essential step, the fingering, the chords and the melody. So let's move on to level 2. We need to get that train going, right? So that's where the thumb comes in. We're playing an alternating bass pattern, sort of acting as a bass, supporting the melody. Let's go. The melody still sounds very rigid and stiff, so now we take the liberty to play some notes of the melody more freely, also playing them in between of the bass notes. So this creates a nicer flow of notes and sounds less like a machine playing the guitar. Also, where the melody takes a break, I'm adding the creative liberty to play some chord tones in between. And lastly, the thumb is now putting more weight to things. It's playing a bit more aggressively, hitting more strings on the offbeats. Plus we're adding a cool walking bass line to that E major chord. Let's go. For the next level I snatched some lovely picking patterns from the great Elizabeth Cotten herself. So when learning a blues classic, it's always my advice to listen to known recordings and figure out what they did. And then ultimately you can make your own version out of things, giving your own twist to your playing. So on the 3rd bar there's a lovely 16th note picking pattern that beautifully incorporates that melody. And also when we're going to the F chord there's a bluesy bend. Anyway, more than enough to make the sound magical. Let's go. So for the next level I'm drawing inspiration directly from Chet Atkins. So that's why I feel obliged to use a thumb pick. So I had to get used to playing like this, but I actually quite like it so far. One cool thing I got from Chet Atkins, by the way, is adding or changing the melody on that 2nd bar, going higher, and then we can add a D minor chord where we used to play a G. So now we create D minor, G7, back to C, which is a 2-5-1, so it's a little bit jazzed up version. And also Chet is known to play all over the neck, so it's time we drop these basic open chords and fly a little bit higher. So I'm playing that E7 chord on that 7th position over there. It sounds amazing. And also we're adding some cool changes. Let's just go, you'll hear it. So playing the acoustic guitar is just the best, isn't it? And I promise you that everyone can learn to play this stuff. So before we go to the absolute crazy level 6, here's a short message about my acoustic guitar course, where we're learning to play blues exactly like this and so much more. It's called Acoustic Adventure. The starting point is this nice interactive map where you can visit places like the Fingerpicking Lounge and the Flatpickers Saloon and pick your favorite lessons from there. We're discussing everything that makes learning the acoustic so awesome, and I'm taking you by the hand with lessons, with tabs, with backing tracks and so much more. We cover styles from swampy fingerstyle blues to awesome modern guitar techniques and anything in between. So please check that out at acousticadventure.com. So, and that we can take things further is something Tommy Emmanuel proves us every time we listen to him. It's just insane. So we're adding chromatic passing tone, a super fast legato descending run, some more chromatic bass lines. The sky is the limit. An awesome turnaround at the end, by the way. And it's tricky to get this playing under your belt, but in the end, after putting in hour after hour, it is super rewarding. So let's go. So a gentle thumbs up would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. And all the tabs are available at my Patreon page if you want to support this channel. And I wish you all the best learning all these pieces. I'd love to see them, by the way. So pick whatever level suits your playing best at this time. Record it, tag me on Instagram at Paul Davis Guitar, or use the hashtags fingerstyle blues or whatever you can come up with. See ya.